Good morning and welcome to another segment of My Tea for the Week. Oh yeah, it's your girl Valerie Locust. Go ahead and grab that tea and meet me around. Oh, I'm sorry. The subject for today? Girl, slow down. You're driving too fast. We're living in a microwave era. That's right. Everything is just fast, faster, and fastest. We don't have time to slow down, wait, none of that. It's kind of like when we order a package online. And at the end of the checkout, they'll always ask if you want to do the standard shipping, which is generally 5 to 7 days, or if you want to expedite using Prime Time, which will get your package there 1 or 2 days. Now, there are some of us who can sit there patiently and wait. But then there are so many others of us who just have to hit that Prime button so that they can get their package there in 1 or 2 days. Not even considering that you're still going to get your package if it takes 5 to 7 days and it will cost less. But now if you take Prime Time, you might get your package quicker. But guess what? It's definitely going to cost you more. Now, I do understand there are situations that will cause us to have to jump on the interstate lifestyle. For instance, we may have a loved one that's sick and we're trying to rush them to the hospital, or something might have jumped off and we just have to be there. So I can understand us expediting our time. But even after we've gotten that loved one to the hospital or taken care of whatever it was that was an emergency, honey, instead of us taking the scenic route home, what do? Jump right back on the interstate. Why? Because we have to be in a hurry. Our lives have just became a fast lane. Nobody ain't got time to slow down and take no scenic route. Girl, we need some help. See, if we don't learn how to slow down, we're going to miss out on everything that has been given to us. I mean, beautiful things that have been given to us in this life to enjoy. That's right. For instance, this statement that says, my, how the time flies. And it's some truth to that statement. But what is also true is not only time flies, but we fly. I can remember when we were children, how my mother, before we would go to school in the morning, my mother would always fix us a warm breakfast. We'd had, it wasn't like elaborate, but it was always a warm, good breakfast. But now, what if our breakfast has been reduced to a Pop-Tart or a donut? And honey, we feeding that to these babies while we're in the car, whisking them off to school somewhere. Don't have time to even fix them a warm meal. Come on, ladies. We got to get off this interstate lifestyle. Now, I'm laughing, ladies, but you know what? It really ain't funny when you think about it. Because what we're doing, we're on this interstate lifestyle. And we're just maneuvering our way through life, going from lane to lane, missing out on all of the important things that are good for us and that we can benefit from. And what are we doing? We're replacing it with things that at the end of the day has no fulfillment in our lives. And we're paying a great price. Remember in the beginning, we might get what we want by taking shortcuts and ditching and dodging, but it's going to cost us more. And who really is paying the price? See, the interstate got you going 90 miles an hour. Honey, you ain't got time to think about nobody else or nothing else. You're paying attention to the person who's next to you and how fast they're going. Not even considering that everybody else that's connected to you is traveling the scenic route. And this is a sure way, honey, of your family, your loved one, your children, your spouse, your significant others And the list can go on and on and on. This is a sure way of introducing them to a lot of things that are negative that they wouldn't have gotten themselves involved in had everybody been traveling the same route. So Valerie, what are some of the dangers we will encounter if we continue on this interstate lifestyle? Number one, you will find that the highway is always going to be crowded and cluttered. You'll end up going even faster trying to catch up or get out of the way, not realizing the distance that you're putting between you and your loved ones. Because again, you're on the interstate, they're riding the scenic route. Number two, you will get to the place to where you will find it hard to differentiate what is good, right, wrong, best for you, best for them. Because why? You're at this point, you're going so fast you don't have time to think things through. And number three, there's always that chance that you will crash and burn, meaning the damage that you can do because of the lifestyle differences. You may not be able to turn those situations around, getting what you want, but losing what you had. So what are some of the things we can do to help us get off this interstate lifestyle? Because, honey, I'm tired of driving too fast. Number one, let's just take the scenic route, y'all. That's right. Let's truly find out what's important, and then let's take the time to slow down enough to nurture it, fulfilling it for ourselves and for them that we love. That's right. Honey, leave here having no regrets. Number two, don't jump on that interstate lifestyle unless it is a bona fide emergency. That's right. Do what you got to do, but don't get back up there once it's been completed. No, honey, use the scenic route. That way it will allow you time to inhale, exhale. Just casually take yourself on back home. And number three, always remember that if we stay on the scenic route, it will never cause us to drive faster than we have to. That's right. We won't ever lose sight of our life or the necessities of the ones that we truly love. As we come to the close of another segment, let's review a few things. Number one, remember that the interstate lifestyle is just like prime time. That's right. You might get what you want sooner, but in the end, it's going to cost you more. Number two, when you make up your mind that you no longer want to live on the interstate, honey, know that there is always an exit you can get off on, and it will reroute you back to the scenic route. And number three, although the scenic route is slower, it will allow you to drive at your own pace, and it will help you to build countless memories along the way, not just for you, but for those who are a part of your life. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm your girl, Valerie Locust, and until next time, cheers to the new and improved you.